Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, but your girl is back. So it really has been a hot minute. I have not uploaded in like months. I haven't checked the last time I uploaded, but I think it was like maybe 4 months ago. I don't know, honestly. I've been MIA because so much has happened to me. So your girl has been MIA because she's had a tough time. I've honestly been suffering with like depression and like a bunch of other things, and it's sad, but at the same time it's happy because I'm trying to get out of that. It's working out. People are helping me get through it. But yeah, so I also been going through a breakup. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I've already sat down and filmed this video literally like 4 times and I haven't uploaded it. I don't want to really talk about it, and every time I feel like talking about it, I don't want to talk about it. Does that make sense? I just wasn't happy with my love life at the time. We just clashed a lot. We argued about everything. It started getting physical. But yeah, we just started getting physical and it wasn't a good time. So I decided to break it up. Then I got with my boyfriend, and that's my boyfriend now. I've known him since middle school. I've made videos about him and stuff. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. And yeah, I just feel like I'm just not ready to really talk about my situation, how it's been with my ex, how it's been with my current. It's been all over the place. A lot of you have messaged me on Instagram asking what is going on, like who is that, like you've been showing, and I haven't really responded to many DMs because I don't feel like really talking about it. But I wanted to come on here and tell you guys a story time from back in the day because it reminded me of like something I'm going through right now. So this story time takes place when I was literally had just, I think, left high school, because I stopped going to high school around like 10th grade. Yeah, 10th grade was my last year in high school, and it was really crazy. A lot of you probably don't know this, but in high school I was gonna be a teen mom. I was gonna be a teen mom. Don't really like talking about this because it's very like crazy. In high school, I was with the guy that I'm with now, and I was with him since middle school. We met in 6th grade. We're together 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then 9th grade we were on and off, and then in 10th grade we're on and off. So 10th grade, no, the ending of 9th grade, I found out I was pregnant. I want to talk about this because it kind of has to do with the guy. You know, it's the same guy I've been with. And then we broke up, and then I got with Brandon, and I was with Brandon for 5 years. And then me and Brandon broke up recently, and I went back to, let's call him baby daddy. So yeah, me and him went through a rough patch. He was cheating on me, and I was just letting him walk all over me basically. But we were kids, we didn't know what we wanted. So I was pregnant. I was I think 2 months pregnant when I had already found out. And it was horrible because we were split up. I had gotten in altercations with girls that had been with my ex. Not physical, but I would put myself in positions. I was crazy. I was trying to fight the girls that he was cheating on me with. And I know you guys are going to sit here and tell me, well then why are you with him again? People do change. People do change. Things happen and feelings never go away. If you're happy, do it. So yeah, me and him went through a rough patch. So that summer I was pregnant, 9th grade going into 10th grade. And at the time we were not okay. Me and him weren't on talking terms. And yeah, I didn't take care of myself, and I ended up going to jail a couple times because I had stolen a car, got locked up for like 2-3 days. And why is my heart racing? I don't like talking about this, but I was under a lot of stress because of my baby daddy. I was under a lot of stress because I was young. I was under a lot of stress also because I wasn't living at home. I was a runaway. I was always trying to live at other people's houses because my parents. I was scared. I was scared to tell them I was pregnant, and it was crazy. So when I went to jail, they told me that I was no longer pregnant, that I was going through a miscarriage because I was having pains, and I was like scared. So I was only in jail for like 2-3 days, and then they released me because I had to go back and sign papers to be on probation. So after that, me and my baby daddy we didn't talk. We tried not to talk. It wasn't a good time. I just can't believe we went through all that as kids. And I want to sit here and tell you guys, if you ever go through a situation like that, I really feel for you, because I know it's so hard to go through that. I didn't even know I was going to sit down and talk about this. I literally turned on the camera and I didn't know what I was going to say. And this came to mind because, I don't know, it just brings back memories of what could have been. I would have had a 6-year-old right now. And I didn't, but God puts things in your path and also takes things in your path, and if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And obviously it wasn't, because I ended up breaking probation and going to jail for like 8 months, and I've talked about that in previous videos. I wasn't like a crazy kid. I stole my uncle's girlfriend's car. I didn't steal like a grocery store and I just went to a car and stole it. Like, it was just like I was living with my uncle and I wanted to take it to a party, the car, and I got in trouble. So yeah, my uncle's not with that lady anymore, but I don't blame her for putting me in jail. I mean, I stole her car. But yeah, I went through a lot as a kid, and it sucks. But I also did it to myself. And there's no one to blame, because you could sit here and lecture me and said, well, it was probably your fault, like you weren't taking care of yourself, or it was probably your fault because you weren't eating right or something. It doesn't really matter, because at the time I was still, it was like unavoidable, it was just, everything was in a bad place. I was stressed either way, and they told me stress really causes that, and it was a bad situation, but I learned from it, and it's something I've never wanted to talk about, because only like people in my high school knew about it, not really people, and nobody on social media really knew. So yeah, I was gonna be a teen mom, but things happen for a reason, and me and my ex, my baby daddy, are back together, and we've talked about that situation, and we've come to terms that it's for the best, and it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I don't resent anybody. Other people go through this. I'm surprised, I even wanted to talk about it, but I know other people have gone through it, and they've probably gone through it alone, just like me. I was alone. I didn't have no one to talk to except my mom, my grandma, but I would shut them out. I wouldn't want to tell them how I felt, and it sucked, but you just gotta deal with life. So I thank God every day for giving me another day to live, and if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. It was a depressing one, but I kind of wanted to let it out, and I wanted to let you know that, you know, everybody goes through something, and you never know what someone's going through until you hear about it. And yeah, I don't know where life's gonna take me next. Hopefully good things, and I will be posting more often. I know I haven't been posting as much. It's just because I haven't been mentally up for it. But recently I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I miss talking on YouTube. So I'm back on YouTube. So I love you guys so much. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Barbie_cocaine. I don't do cocaine. All of you always ask me that, and I'm like, no, it's from, I got my name from, do you guys remember Honey Cocaine? She was a rapper, and I wanted to do my Instagram Honey Cocaine, but it was taken by Honey Cocaine, so I changed it to Barbie Cocaine, so that's why I named myself that. But my real name's Crystal, by the way. Okay, I'm getting bit outside. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.